Learning from Nature, Part 3, Balancing Energies. Let Janell help you discover how to balance your energies for maximum effectiveness. Unbalanced energies disrupt physical health, emotional stability, mental clarity, and spiritual connection, hindering your overall well-being and potential. Achieving balanced energies is essential for a harmonious, vibrant, and fulfilling life. Let Janell show you the way in this video. Janell Ray, raising the vibration of everyone we touch.
This is video 3 in a series of what I'm really learning from tapping into nature. We can learn so much from nature. And I know our eyes see and our ears hear and our feeling sense feels and so much more that they restore us, nature restores us, and how do we preserve it? Let's not get so into the physical that we leave out that we also have a whole set of intuitive gifts that help us read as well. Ask them to work together. If we lean too much on this side, things can be distorted and it's hard to understand. When we lean too much on the physical senses, then we get one perspective, but we lose balance in our thinking. And nature is all about balance. We learn about balance. And in our human zone, we tend to swing one direction or another when it comes to taking care, working with, learning from our planet. So combining our intuitive sense with our physical senses helps give us balance. I talked about the mountains in video 1. I talked about the trees and what a community they are and how we can learn from them. Today, I'm talking about as I'm sitting on the bank of a river in the rocks on purpose. I wanted to be on the rocks. I learned about 3 things that work together. They all work together, but these 3 I'm going to talk about together. It's about the ground and grounding. Grounding is there to ground, but it's also there to support us. It's there with mineral rich vibration that literally when we ground, we can also ground up. So we often think of grounding down, but we can also think of grounding up because the energy of the earth can come up on the mineral level and the energetic level to support us both physically and energetically. So having and setting those intentions that's all it needs to invite that support in. It's always there. It's not like it's kind of there. It's like the earth is always there. The ground is always there to be that kind of coming up underneath us and giving us those 2 levels, physical and energetic support. I thought that was so huge to just see it that way. The other piece was the willows. Now let's talk about the creek first. So this creek is a decent sized little creek and the flow of it. And it just flows and flows and flows and flows. And it just is bringing all this life source, this life force and source in the water itself, and just all the components and the love and the light, because sunshine shines into the water and it's carrying the light energy as well. It's carrying the beautiful energy from the plants around it. So there's just this water full of life and it's bringing it and flowing it. So when we sit beside it, we get to be a part, or if we sit in it, we get to be a part. And it shows us how to be, so we can connect through both energetically and physically with the earth. And then we can allow flow, be as if like the river with all the light energy and the plant energy and the mineral energy, the love energy through our body. It flows down and it flows back up again. Water is abundance. Water allows things. So flow allows abundance into our life, and and water just doesn't come in, but water comes in and it goes out. So you go into a river and it goes through you, by you, and out and beyond, and onto the ocean it goes. And that's how flow is to be with us. We are to be open so that flow comes into us and flow goes out. And if we're not tapping into who we are intuitively and we're blocking, that means it's being blocked and it's not being directed. Then we have stagnant spaces in our person, stagnant spaces in our energy. And That's where we can just feel and be stuck. We can have emotional blocks that then create some physical blocks that also can create our physical malfunctions. So it can be contributed. Some of these blocks can be, we can take them back to the root to some of the disease that we see in our person, our physical body. So having and being a part of flow is huge for our energetic health and physical health, and all that's wrapped in that, our emotional health. Health has to do with flow. Be like a stream, be like a river. Let abundance come to you, let abundance go out. Connecting to who you are energetically and who you are physically. What are your intuitive gifts? What are your physical gifts? And in that, you're connecting and being. Remember, the mountain lesson was be. Well, part of being is allowing that flow in both your physical and energy together, accepting both, embracing both, expanding both, meaning adding to it, becoming masters of your own energy, allowing those things to be vulnerable, because it's not going to look whatever normal is to you. These things will not look often normal. And will they be perceived by others? Maybe, maybe not. But your job is to be you. So be that water, flow. As you're a mountain, allow water to flow. And these beautiful streams originate in the mountains, and they come from springs and the snow melt, and they're coming together and combining, becoming creeks and rivers, and then massive rivers. Be that, be all of that, and that water, and allow that. And that water then is feeding the trees, and it's feeding these willows and all the cool brush and grasses that grow along these streams and these rivers. They are bringing abundance, and it brings abundance. There's just no lack when there's flow. So embrace flow and bring it into your life, allow it into your life, so that that which you really call abundance, that which you value, friendships, monetary, health, is all connected to flow. So enjoy your abundance as you allow flow. If you're getting stuck, you're like, I am struggling with fear around being who I am, then there's probably a root that's ready to be seen. And if you're struggling to see it, then that's where we can work together. That is what I do. We find those roots, we find fear, we help pull up that root lovingly and replace it with the authentic you, so that you're really, it should be easy to be in flow. So if it's not, let's help you find those blocks so that you can be.
Please visit Janell's website at janellray.com or send us an email at janell@janellray.com. Thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you next time.